everyone, and welcome to Are Forza podcast. We are back after a long summer break, and today with me, I have a Hatter XII. Hi, Hatter. How are you doing?
Hi, Robbie. How you doing? I'm doing good.
I am good also, and happy to be back. And I'm very happy that you are my first guest after vacation. It's nice to have here.
Oh, that's an honor.
Yeah. Yes, I'm happy you think so. Maybe you could feel yourself like a guinea pig after, like, first episode after the break. Okay. I was reading a little about what you write in your uh, description, in your biography on your Twitter. And there you wrote that you are a traffic disruptor. What does it mean? Sorry.
It's okay. My job, I am a traffic control plan designer. I draw plans
Okay.
on how barricades can be set up in the road for construction.
Okay, I thought it would be something not based on real life. I thought we were going to say it's so much joke. Okay. So now I learned a new thing.
Okay.
Oh, actually, something that I forgot to say for those that don't know, Hatter XII is a YouTuber. He has a very small channel. I have to say he's the smallest content creator, but it doesn't mean much because if you go and follow him and watch what he does, he can become a big content creator and be very known in the Forza community. And I really hope so. Because he
Me
makes some
too.
nice videos. He makes
Well,
nice
thank you.
videos teaching people, showing off what can do, or maybe showing some tips. And it's very interesting, and you really should take a look at it. Just link is here in the description, so go and take a look. So now, let's go to our famous Forza questions.
Okay.
Yes, so lá. Let's go, vamos lá. I talk in Portuguese. Let's go. What's the first Forza game you have ever played?
First one was Forza Motorsport 1 on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And actually, I came by it by chance. A friend of mine and I were roommates, and we were playing wrestling games and American football games on the Xbox, and we realized we didn't have a racing game. So we went to the local game shop, originally looking for a NASCAR game, but once we got there, we realized that just didn't seem like enough. And
Okay.
so browsing around, found Forza Motorsports and figured give it a try, and been hooked ever since.
Okay. But nowadays you don't play Forza Motorsport, Forza Motorsport as much as you play Forza Horizon.
Yeah, I do enjoy playing Forza Motorsports. I haven't played it online. I don't have it on my Xbox or Xbox One, but it's all track based. And as much as I love racing on a track, I like the open world of Horizon more.
Yeah. That's the same reason why I prefer to play Forza Horizon instead of Forza Motorsport, because it's not just racing. You have more things to do. And I
Exactly.
can get very bored. Sorry, Forza Motorsports fans.
I know the feeling. You go on there, it's like, okay, which track do I want to go on? You race a few laps, and then, okay, now what? Whereas in Horizon, you do a race, you go out, now you're in the open world. You can just go out and cruise.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So, yes, that's why. But I like Forza Motorsport. And then, we'll talk about it later. Let's go. Next question.
Okay.
What's your favorite car? It can be both in Forza Horizon and in real life, if they are different.
Okay. Well, in real life, I like a 1968 Dodge Charger.
Okay.
I've always liked that body style, 68, 69, 70. I think combination of Dukes of Hazzard, Steve McQueen's Bullet, and also my dad had a 1969 Dodge Charger at one time as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I got into that car. And I also like the new models too. I actually own a 2015 personally.
Okay. Nice. That's a nice car. Well, mine is a Ferrari red one. that red
I
one.
would never have guessed.
Really? Oh my god. What's your favorite track? It can be on Forza Horizon if it has it's the game you have been playing more lately.
Okay. Well, on when I was playing motorsport, I usually went towards either Road America, Suzuka, or I'm gonna butcher this name, Mulago Circuit in Italy. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that one right.
Oh my god, which one? Say again.
Mulago or
Mulago.
Muggello.
Mulago. Yes, maybe it's
Okay.
that. Yeah. Mulago. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, people.
So,
Say in the
sorry.
comments.
Sorry.
It's okay. I also kill all English names here, you know.
Yeah.
If
But,
you know, you know. I
on
can't say a few words. So.
Yeah, but those are the tracks I usually go to when I was playing motorsports. On Horizon,
Yeah.
let's see, and go with Horizon 5. That's what I played the most lately. The Horizon Festival circuit for road racing. I like the Festival Gate Crash for street scene.
Yeah.
And cross country, usually go towards either Airfield or El Balak, I believe is how it's pronounced. El Balam cross country. It's over by the pyramids. I know that.
Yes. Okay. Al Baklan. Yeah, I don't know how to say it either. I pretend I can Spanish when I'm streaming, but I can't.
I only know English. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's nice to hear someone who likes cross country. Do you like racing cross country though? Because many people hate it.
It just depends on which course it is. I mean, on Horizon 5, I haven't found a cross country track I don't like.
Okay. I have one that I don't like cross country. It's one that is in Guanajuato that I really don't like it. There is a big there's a big jump in the end right before the finish line, and that one I don't like much.
Yeah, the urban cross country. Yeah, I know that track.
Yeah,
not
I don't
one
know
of my
the
favorites,
name.
but
no. But even though I think Guanajuato is a nice city, how they made it, I don't like most of the races in Guanajuato, in those tunnels and whatever. Nothing against the city, I don't like the races in Guanajuato. Yeah, just let's be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone knows that my least favorite track is the one in Forza Horizon 4, Ambleside.
Mm-hmm.
When every time we had Ambleside with SC2 class, I just no. It was terrible. It's no. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about you, not about me. So when did you realize you like car, that you had that thing for cars? I guess it's a little related with the Dodge Charger that your father had. So maybe since you were a little boy.
Oh, as far back as I can remember, I've always liked cars. I can remember far back as like maybe 2 or 3 years old, I had a car, one of those big plastic cars of a Pontiac Fiero.
Yeah.
So I remember playing with that. I always had a collection of Hot Wheels since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I used to watch a lot of the 80s TV shows that are, the main star was the car, the Dukes of Hazzard with the General Lee, A-Team with the van and Faces Corvette. Go out there, say Hardcastle McCormick. There was a custom car called the Coyote. Always loved that car as well. So, and then, any of the car chase movies, Steve McQueen's Bullet, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, growing up, I had Hot Wheels. I used to create tracks in my bedroom, take all my crayons and make a road race track and just drive around with my Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And then once I got older, I got my first vehicle, which was a 1987 Suzuki Samurai.
Yeah.
My dad and I, we used to go out to the deserts out here in Arizona. We'd go out four-wheeling, do rock crawling.
Oh, nice. That sounds
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, it was great. Get out there. Get some of these really challenging trails out there and see how far you can get before you put your vehicle on its side,
Yeah.
and just explore out in nature. The deserts here in Arizona. So that was our father-son thing. Is all the
Yeah.
four-wheeling we used to do.
Yeah, that's nice. That sounds very, very nice doing this and
Yeah.
just hanging. So since you said that you were you love the Hot Wheels as a child, what do you think about the expansion Hot Wheels, both in Forza Horizon 3 and when it was announced also in Forza Horizon 5? Do you like the Hot
Well,
Wheels
I didn't get.
expansion?
Oh, very much so. I didn't get a chance to play it in Horizon 3. Actually didn't start playing Horizon until 4. But
Okay.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, and when I heard it was coming out in Horizon 5, at first I was kind of like, okay, I'm hoping it's not like a remake of Horizon 3. I'm hoping that it's more, because I've also played Hot Wheels Unleashed on
Yeah.
the Xbox.
Yeah.
So a lot of the tracks you see on Horizon 5 that was in there, like the magnetic tracks,
Yeah.
and some of the add-ons on there. So I was really hoping a lot of that would be in there. And when it came out, it was so much more than I expected.
Same.
With the 3 different biomes you can go to, and you can just run around in there, play around in the snow, into the forest, driving off of the huge waterfalls, going through the desert areas, into the canyons. There's so much to explore. And then it just, like I said, some of the tracks are in the Hot Wheels game, so you get the magnetic tracks, and all of a sudden you're driving upside down. It's just so much more unique than what I was seeing for Horizon 3's Hot Wheels.
Okay. It's has someone who has played Forza Horizon 3 and Hot Wheels. I was first I said no Hot Wheels again, no. But it's also true that Forza Horizon Hot Wheels in Forza Horizon 3 is my favorite expansion. So I was, even though it was my favorite, I was like, no, not again, something new, please. But then after I started talking to people about it, and I think you were one of those people that had said that they didn't have the chance to play it in Forza Horizon 3. So for them, it would be their first time playing a Hot Wheels game on Forza. So then I started like changing my opinion about it. I said, yeah, actually, it's a good thing because there are so many more players. There are so many more people playing Forza Horizon now than it was when Forza Horizon 3 was out. So it's going to be a new thing for many people. And as someone who has played Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels expansion, I'm loving it. It's different. And the fact that they had made the Hot Wheels Park up in the air, I don't know how they had this idea to make something up in there, because in Forza Horizon 3 it's not up in the air. They also made a map. They mix a little of all the things that we will have in Australia. So you are a little in the surfer paradise, I think I don't remember that, in the city. It's different how they made and created. So it's very nice what they did, and I really like it, and I'm very happy. Actually, I'm very happy they made it Hot Wheels again, because it's amazing. And the magnet tracks, the ice, the water slides, that was so fun.
That's definitely a lot of fun. Might be going to the water parks out here.
Yeah, it was fun. So yes, I'm very happy with Hot Wheels. Sorry, I took over your interview. Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. And you were saying that it's up in the air, and the cool thing is when you go into like camera mode or drone mode, you can look down and you can see Mexico. You can see the actual map. It's like there's the stadium, there's the Horizon Center. So it's really cool.
Also gonna go out to you are able. Yes, it's amazing, and yes, Yes, I'm suspect to say something because yes, I love the game. So yep. I agree with you. Okay, so now we are going to talk a little more about what you do, about your YouTube channel. Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Right on.
So, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? What happened to you? Someday said, "Yeah, I'll make you a YouTube channel about Forza."
Well, originally, when I started it, I was just trying it out. I had done an eliminator on Horizon 4, and it was a weird one because it was only 5 players, me and 4 other people. So it was probably one of the shortest eliminators I've ever been in. And I figured, okay, well, I'll post this up and just like check this out. Just probably the smallest eliminator of all time. And it started getting several views. And I'm just like, okay, well, let's see what I can do with this. So I started thinking, okay, what can I do? So it started off just video recording random drag races, because when you're playing Horizon 4, you can just do an open challenge, and if someone accepted it, you go into the race and you race, random people, whatever car they bring in. So I decided to start doing drag racing with the Dodge Dart. That would be one of my favorites as far as drag racing. And win or lose, I would post it on there. So I had several views on those, and it's like, okay, yeah, started to build something here. But then it's just like, okay, I need to do more than just show off racing. I want to show people how, all the different things that you can do in the game, the different cars you're going to get in the game. So I just started filming, the new exclusives that would come out every so often. I started doing the storylines. And then in Horizon 4, I also I filmed every single Forzathon.
Yeah.
Or the Forzathon Live. So the ones that come in every hour. I managed to get every single one. That one took actually a while to do. So when Horizon 5 came out, I wanted to start doing, some of the similar stuff. So I started doing, all the storylines, did all those. And then it's like, okay, I'm sure people are wanting to know, how do you get certain cars? So, besides going into the auto show. So I went through and I filmed all the different accolades. It's like, here's all the different cars you can get from accolades. If you do the Goliath, and you win the Goliath, you can get the Dodge Charger. If you go and do this accolade, you get this car. So I went through and filmed all those. And then I was starting to go, okay, I need to do more content here. How, besides just, showing off the cars, what can I do to make this more informative? So, I was just trying to find some inspiration, and I found some by watching an old episode of Top Gear.
Okay.
And one of the things they do is they would have they call it the tamed racing driver, the Stig, drive whatever car they're showcasing around their test track, and then they have this long leaderboard. It's like, that's what I need to do right there. So I started doing this about halfway through Series 6. Yeah. So there was all these other cars already out. So I went through and said, okay, I'm going to do the exclusives, do the car pass cars, the VIP cars, and anything as far as DLCs. Yeah. And I'm going to do something similar to Top Gear. So I started the leaderboard, and about starting at Series 7 with the F-150 Lightning, I just did one video for each car. And that's how that started.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
So every series, every new car, you are going to do it?
Yes. Yeah. So far, I've gotten all of them all the way up through Series 10, and I started working on the new BMW for Series 11, or Rami's Racing History, whichever way anyone's watching this. And then I'm going to start working on the new Holden that came out just a few days ago. And then, so put everything together. What I do, I do the leaderboard run, and then after that, I upgrade and paint the car, and do just a regular race against the AI. Yeah. And then just before the race starts, it'll show off the paint job. I'll have the the livery share code and the tune share code. So if someone sees that and says, "Hey, that's a good tune. I want to try that out," share code's right there, so anyone can use it.
Yeah. And do you use always your tunes or other people's tune also?
I mostly use my own tunes.
Okay.
And it's nothing against anyone else's tunes. There are so many great tunes out there. I've seen people who make these tunes that I can make a hard left at high speeds and it'll stick.
Yeah.
And then there's other tunes out there that are just flat out top speed. So if you want to get one of those speed tests or the speed traps, high score, you can use theirs. There's a lot of good tuners out there.
Yeah. When you are making a tune, do you choose handling over speed, or do you go speed over handling? I mean, I go handling over speed because I can't drive, I can't.
I try to actually find the perfect balance, if there's such a thing. I'll try to focus more on handling at first, and then I'll adjust the gearing just so I can get a little bit more speed, a little bit more acceleration. Just try to find the sweet spot to where this thing will take off, but if you go into a corner, it'll hold.
Okay. These are the one that can hold though.
Yeah, and it varies. Sometimes I can get it to work with all-wheel drive. Sometimes I can get to work with rear-wheel drive, and I'll just try to make a mix of all of it. Because there's a lot of people who want the rear-wheel drive experience with a car, not the all-wheel drive.
Not me. I don't like rear-wheel drive because when I accelerate, I go all the way down with the button, and I know people say you have to be careful when accelerating, but no, I don't.
Oh yeah, and when going in rear-wheel drive, you hit the accelerator, those back tires are just going to cut out and spin on you. So it's a feathering, but sometimes it also if you get the right tune, the right tire compound, you're in rear-wheel drive, it'll take off.
Yeah,
it just all depends on how you have everything set.
Yeah. I prefer to avoid rear-wheel drive. I only use them when I have to. So, when I play Forza Motorsport, I get what I get. So there you can.
Well, most of my tunes are all-wheel drive, so.
Okay, so not going to be one that I'm not going to use your tunes, though. Not many.
Okay.
So don't make those all-wheel drive just for Robi.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to ask here. So I know you are very new in doing videos since you started in Forza Horizon 4. Do you think it was hard to learn how to edit? Because I still can't do it.
Well, in the beginning, it was, because honestly, I never had done video editing before. So I started off working on PC with a very basic video editor, because I really have never thought about trying to do it. So while I was, trying to learn the program, and I'm just like, okay, it's real basic, so I need to get something else. So about 2-3 months ago, I actually got a Mac laptop, and because I was trying to look up video editing software, and some of the basic ones to really use is like iMovie, which is what I've been using a lot for my videos since Series 8.
Yeah.
So, really easy to use. So now it's just basically just time consuming.
Okay.
Just going through, because a lot of my recordings, I'll have like anywhere from 15-20 minutes of video to go through, or even like half an hour, and I cut it down to like 5-10 minute videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And that's just like the leaderboard runs. Stuff like Hot Wheels, where I went through and did all the storyline ones, I'd had two and a half hours of videos, and I cut it down to like 35 to 40 minutes. So it's
Okay.
basically just the time of going through and getting all the right shots in there.
Okay.
That's the hard part right there.
Yeah.
And then something else, a lot of, especially in the leaderboard ones and some of the other ones, is I also create my own music for the videos. I
Okay.
use GarageBand.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll
That's
go in
nice.
there. Yeah, when I first started off, I just started using it, and it's like, okay, what music sounds good with this car or the area that I'm in?
Okay.
And just put it all together and
Nice.
throw it in. And I know some people might hear, it's like, I heard this piece before, and sometimes I'll take the time to actually make a music video or music into the video, and sometimes I'll just take some of the old music and it's like, this will work.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. You are actually the second person here that make YouTube videos and put their own songs on it. The first one was Snake Eye Freaks. He also makes their own songs in his videos. That's nice.
Oh,
Nice.
right on.
People are so creative. You guys can do everything. That's very nice. That's nice. Wow, that's very nice. Okay, so now, so I was watching your videos, and I noticed you don't talk in your videos. How come? I think usually so many YouTubers they are talking to the people, and you just don't talk. Why?
Well, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure why. It might be a few different reasons. I just listening to my own voice sometimes just kind of throws me off a bit, but I think a lot of it is, since I do everything recording, I'd have to is coming up with a storyline or just what to exactly say, and
Yeah.
for me personally, I find it a lot easier to read the info instead of listening to the info.
Okay.
I think that's kind of one of the reasons. Although because a lot of the YouTubers I've watched, they do commentary on recorded videos as well. So I was like, well, why not just start? I got the microphone, might as well start using it and put something together.
Yeah. 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 I just noticed there are maybe few YouTubers that don't talk in their videos, or sometimes they just talk a little in the start and not the whole video. Maybe if you're showing some gameplay, maybe there is nothing to talk. So maybe it's better to be quiet than say something stupid like me sometimes when I'm streaming. I am good at saying stupid things.
That just makes it more entertaining.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I learned something new again. Okay, so and just for asking, have you ever thought about streaming?
I've been giving it a lot more thought lately. I tried streaming at one time. It's just the problem is finding the time to do it. I have a full-time job, and then we get home, spend time with the family, help my kids with their homework, and eat dinner and get everyone ready for bed. By the time I have time, it's like 9-10 o'clock at night here.
Yep.
So the only time I could actually do live streaming would be at night on like a Friday or a Saturday. So it's something though I have been considering, doing something like, race with Hatter at night or something like that.
Yeah. I know. Lack of time for streaming, I know very well. That's why I stream only once a week.
Yeah.
Thursday, my day, I just said to my boys, don't bother me Thursday night. It's like, nope, not happening.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. Those don't know. Maybe someone that doesn't know me watches it. No, it's not true. Yes, it's true. No, it's not true. I think it's very complicated to mostly for us that has a full-time job and then we have family. I want to play video games without streaming also. I wanted to. It's complicated. The day is very short. 24 hours. They aren't enough. At least 30.
Yep. Yeah, and then the weekends, is the time when the kids are out of school, spend time
Yeah.
with the family.
Yeah. And where does your gamer tag comes from? Hate Hatter, Hatter 12. Not
Hatter
Hater,
12,
Hatter.
yeah.
Yeah, Hatter 12, yeah.
Yeah. Well, as far as the Hatter portion,
Mm.
I'm a huge fan of the Mad Hatter. I've always loved
Okay.
the Alice in Wonderland series.
Yeah.
It comes, from the Lewis Carroll story to the video game American Mickey's Alice,
Yeah.
a book series, The Looking Glass Wars, the character Hatter Madigan. So anything in reference to the Mad Hatter has always been something I've really liked.
Okay.
And then the Roman numeral 12, that comes from start that over. That comes from my early video gaming days. I'm talking Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I used to play WWF No Mercy, a wrestling game.
Okay.
And one of the first characters I created was Midnight.
Okay.
So, I had a whole storyline with him, using, clocks as a reference, his saying was, tick tock on your time, as far as like being champion or anything like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the designs I started doing, I put in a clock and it would have the Roman numerals. So when I decided to come up with my gamer tag, I originally was trying to do something with Mad Hatter, but Mad Hatter being very popular, I didn't want to be Mad Hatter 20368. No offense to the person who actually has that gamer tag, but I just wanted something a little bit more unique. So I figured, okay, well, Hatter, and then I started thinking, well, Midnight's still a very big part of my gaming when I do the wrestling game. So I figured, something with Midnight, and I went with the Roman numeral 12.
Yeah.
And anyone who follows me on YouTube or on Xbox, you'll see an icon logo. It's the blue Mercury with a clock around it, and that's reference to both the Mad Hatter and Midnight.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I was expecting just to say, "Oh, it's my last name," like because it has happened. So, okay, that's nice. And what do you play besides Forza Horizon or Forza Motorsport? Do you play something else?
Well, outside Forza, I play City Skylines. So I can go out there and build cities because I used to play Sim City. So that's one of the games I enjoy. I also play a lot of sports games. I play, NFL football, NBA. I also play, I've referenced it a few times, WWE. I have 2K20 on my Xbox, so I play that a lot.
Yep.
And kind of always think in my head, I'm doing the commentary like some of the ones on the shows like Jim Ross and Michael Cole. And then also play Halo as well.
Okay. Have you played all Halo games, all of them?
I've played 1 and 2. I haven't played 3 yet. I do have it on my game system. Just haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay. Have you played the last one?
No, I have not.
Oh, what? I have. I got
stuck. I'm a little behind on that.
I played and I got stuck and then I never went back. Like I do with all games I played and I get stuck. I cannot go forward. And I thought, okay, next. But that's good in Forza Horizon. I never get stuck in I can always go forward. So.
Unless of course you get stuck on a like a rock wall and the car just won't move. It's like, okay, where's the respawn button?
Yes, exactly. Are you like an achievement hunter? Do you like to get all the achievements possible when you are playing a game?
Oh yes, on Horizon 5, I have all but like the final 2 from the game. I haven't finished up Hot Wheels as of yet. Been taking my time on that. And even with the accolades, I got almost all of them done except for tuning and painting. I think those
Okay.
are my, and then like I have like one online. I'm not sure if it's glitched or not because I think I've done it already. But
Okay.
so in accolades, I'm sitting. Last I checked, 453rd.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm like
Yeah,
second to last place. Accolades.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
when I
no.
play a game, when I play a game, I always try to do everything in the game, not just one thing. It's like there's so much aspect into a game that the creators build. It's like you gotta experience all of it.
Yeah. Do you also take photos in Forza Horizon? Do you like doing it?
Yeah. Oh yes, I love taking photos. And learning more and more. Just doing camera angles, zooms and all that. I've done so much. I follow a few pages on Facebook and Twitter that do, either photo competitions or just give you ideas. There's one group I follow every once in a while. They do 30 days of photos. They give you
Okay.
ideas. It's like do this kind of do this photo on this day. So it kind of gives me an
Okay.
idea of what to come up with.
Yeah, I think some this kind of competitions or challenge or they do. It's always nice to make you do pictures that you usually wouldn't do. They are able to take you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they give you
you.
more ideas to
Yep. Yep.
focus on the game. It's just like a lot of people, you'll get on Forza. It's like, okay, I'm racing, I'm driving, but there's just so much more. I mean, one of them is like, one of the photo things was architecture, and since I focus so much on horizons, like, well, there's plenty of architecture here. You got the pyramids, and then all the different towns in there, and even just the landscaping out there. You got so much to take pictures of.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I totally agree with you. That's why most of my photos when I take, I always take the car usually is very small, take like max 1/4 of the photo and all the rest is just the landscape because I think the game is very beautiful. So like I like to say the car isn't the main object of
Oh
my
yeah,
subject of my photos, even though the car is there and yeah. But because I think the game is very very beautiful. It's stunning. It's amazing. It's amazing.
very much so. Sometimes I forget that it's actually in Mexico because I'll be driving around and it's like I feel like I'm home. I live
In
like I said,
Arizona, yeah.
I live in Arizona. I'll be driving through like the desert areas. Like this feels like literally just outside Phoenix. I'll
Yeah,
go up to the
okay.
canyon areas. I feel like I'm going to Prescott. Some of the small towns, there's some that remind me of some of the small towns out here.
Yeah, you are not the first person that I heard that's from Arizona that say the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you know who I'm talking about.
yeah, I do.
Yes. So, do you have any plans for the future for your channel?
Yeah, well, like I said, pretty much going to be sticking with Forza, but some of the ideas I've had, just more stuff as far as different little nuances in the game that some people might not know about. But also some of the other stuff I've been considering is, like National Geographic, just doing videos, just the area, not focus on the cars, but just all the different biomes
Yeah.
in Forza, and just go, just some of the small ideas. But there's one I want to mention real quick that I'm starting to work on. I said I put in my own music into my videos. Well, little personal one here. My dad, who has a recording studio out here, he and a couple other guys did a cover of a Don Fedler song called "Take a Ride"
Okay.
from the old popular in the 1980s movie called Heavy Metal.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and said, "Hey, can you do a music video with the same car that's in that movie, which is a 1960 Chevrolet Corvette?"
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I can come up with something. So right now I'm going through the challenge of putting videos together to music instead of the other way around.
Wow.
So that's the project I'm working on right now,
That
and
sounds very
hopefully it'll
interesting.
be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, nice. I'm very excited to see it. I hope you are going to share it with us.
Oh yeah, it'll be on my YouTube page, and my dad will be putting it on his as well.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And if you go and follow him on YouTube, you are going to see it as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I think that's it. And I am going to put all the links for following Hatter 12 on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram, everywhere where he is in all his social media links is going to be here in the description. Give him a follow and let's support all the small streamers, YouTubers, everyone, because we are a community and we have to support each other.
Yep. And if you haven't,
Yeah.
like and follow We Are Forza, because there's always new people that Robbie will be interviewing.
Yes.
You never know who you're going to come across.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. I can say that we are going to focus a lot more to small streamers and small creators, not small streamers, small creators, and because it's a way that they get to be known. If we don't talk about them, they are not going to get to be known. And I'm very happy to be here and be talking to people and get to know our work. Because I'm going to say something, how that I have known you for a long time, but I didn't know you were a YouTuber. I didn't know you have a channel, so it was a very nice surprise actually, because I was watching your videos. I saw you have a video where you show all the tracks in Hot Wheels.
In Hot Wheels?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have
on the Hot Wheels ones, I actually went through and just went through each level you had to go through. You know, B class, A class, and just everything you had to do, the tracks, the storylines, and
it's a very nice compilation. You have that other video that shows all the cars that you have a gift car in the Skill-Tree, I think that's the name. So people already know I have
the car mastery.
Car mastery,
car mastery cars.
That's the word. Yes, that's a very nice videos, a way to help people. Maybe they don't know. It's very nice because some cars I know, of course, I know that we can get the cars as a gift. Not a gift. We can change it with the skill points, but I don't know which cars are. They are like surprise. Now I know. I will go after them.
Yep. And that's the thing. That's one of the things I enjoy. Is just it's like trying to find something that maybe someone doesn't know.
Yes.
You know, I was talking with someone who actually watched that video just recently. It's like, I didn't know those were in there.
Yeah.
So it's like
there is always someone who knows something that we don't know, and the other way around.
Exactly.
So that's why I think it's nice to share our knowledge. Knowledge is power, also. So yes, like they say.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for talking to me, and I hope to hear from you soon. I mean, the video. I want to hear from you soon. The video, of course, on Twitter, everywhere. Sorry, I think it sounds very horrible what I just said. Anyway, sorry. It sounds better in my head. But I'm looking forward to seeing this new video clip you are making with the car and you are making with your dad. I think it's going to be very fun. And yes, I really hope everyone that's watching here is going to watch this video as well. Yes, that's it. So thank you. And I see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.